Blue traffic, Swiss 825 Mike, 10 mile final, LS runway 28, full established.
Hello everyone, and thanks for the introduction, whoever was landing here in Zurich. Welcome to Zurich Airport. I forgot the name of the airport. I think there's a name for it, but anyways, yeah, welcome on board this Airbus A319 from Edelweiss. Usually Edelweiss does like holidays flights, but it does happen that sometimes they do regional flights. So here we go in this Airbus A319 from Edelweiss once again. And so today we'll be flying to Geneva, which is also in Switzerland. Nice to see you guys back on the stream. Got quite a lot of people here. Andy 737NG, Heavy Tex. Nice to see everyone here tonight. MFS is almost done updating. Nice. That took a while. And so yeah, we're going to be setting up this aircraft here. Should be departing in about an hour. We got another Swiss A320 behind us. But yeah, so let's open this door. Welcome on board once again. Welcome to the cockpit, which we've been in quite a lot. Oh yeah, my info is wrong. Yes, but Toronto to London, that's from an old flight that you maybe remember. That's from an old flight, yes. So the aircraft next to us just arrived from Berlin. Nice. But today we are going to Geneva. And I will update the tracker as well. So center is not online. Not sure why Simaware put center online again. Happened yesterday as well. And there you go. So yeah. Another one of those Toliss aircrafts flight. It's going to be a relatively short flight as well. Geneva isn't that far away, but yeah, it's our last flight here for this European trip before we head back to Montreal and the Airbus A340 from Toliss as well. So that's going to be cool. So let me bring my checklist. First thing first, I'm gonna just turn on the adheres, because that does take some time. Apart from that, so GPU throttle is idle, engine masters off, batteries on, generator switches are on. What else? Exterior power is on, adheres. Nav, panel lights. Let's set the brightness here. Yesterday you manually started the A320 and 747 for the first time. Nice. Yeah, A320 isn't that hard to set up. I never tried the 747. I think it's a bit more complicated than Airbus. Brightness here. Upper radios all on. And there you go. Can put the nav lights to 2 because it is night.
Zurich traffic, first sector 5 micron indicated.
Flaps up, spoilers retracted, fuel quantity fastened, seatbelt, and no smoking. Alright. So, play on the Xbox. Cool. I'll play on PC. Xbox has like MSFS, I imagine. Alright. Let me just bring my red pen here. So oh god. I almost broke my first lever. Alright. I'll just set my so I'll make sure our pumps are off here. As well, which they are on the A319, not on the A321 though, interestingly. Anyways, so we can go ahead, go onto our Simbri flight plan, as always, and check our weight for today's flight. So, we are going to have 121 passengers. Can apply that, and a fuel of 4,700 kilograms. I'll make sure that is here. So payload weight of 12,100. Yeah, nice. And fuel of 4.7. Yep, perfect. Alright, and we can already move to the FMC. So we are on Aylex cycle 2206 and just changed today. Wait, how's oh, the other guy disconnected. Rip. And the guy that just landed on runway 28 looks like he did a go around or something, but yeah. He came from Copenhagen. Nice. So we got Aylex cycle 2206. So we will be flying from Lima Sierra Zulu Hotel to Lima Sierra Golf Golf. Flight number today, Swiss 89er Kilo Juliet. Our cost index today will be of 5. And our cruising flight level will be flight level 130, which is pretty low. We can go ahead allowing our IRS here. Flight plan, Lima Sierra Zulu Hotel, departure out of Zurich. It's going to be runway 3-2, I believe. Like they are doing in real life. It's gonna be the Febby for November departure. No transition. Can go ahead and insert that. Perfect. Then we got Vebit Tango 50 as an airway to Rotos, and we're gonna have it step climb. Interesting. Oh, I think that's because we're like changing direction, maybe from east to west. Alright, you can go ahead and insert that. Zulu 669er. To Ulmes. And go ahead and insert that, and then the Ulmer 1 Romeo arrival. So we're gonna have a step climb. That's kind of weird on a short flight like this, but so at Rotos we want to climb to flight level 140. Okay, interesting. That's according to our flight plan. I didn't really change anything here. Alright, so let me just set up my chart real quick. So the Webby for November. Departure here. Out of runway 32, Vebit. It's going to be a left-hand turn. Then going to Geneva. Lima Sierra Golf Golf. The star, so it's going to be landing on runway 22. It's going to be the, we said, I believe, Ulmer 1 Romeo. So Ulmes 1 Romeo. So you got a choice here, I believe. Oh, never mind. That's not a star. So we want Ulmes. And then there's no transition. Oh, maybe. No transition here is probably going to be on the approach page. Yeah, that's another star. And so we approach runway 22. Gonna be the ILS 22. Got our GPS primary, nice. Let's see what that gives us. Our arrival, it's gonna be the ILS 22. The OMS 1 Romeo arrival. So we got a V available here, Sierra Papa Romeo. So I'll need to check. Because the star here ends at like Sierra Papa Romeo waypoint. So let's try it, see what the Sierra Papa Romeo transition here does. Now we got no transition here. So we can go ahead and insert that. Let's see what that gives us. First of all, into the departure. That looks nice. And then the arrival. Okay, oh yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Yeah, I think we did that correctly. The Sierra Papa Romeo transition. Basically straight in approach. Just going back to the sit here, I noticed something a bit odd. If we zoom in, like, we're doing a left turn and then a right turn, is that normal? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is. I can see it on the chart as well. Alright. So that looks all correct. Our flight plan is set. Let's continue with the FMC here. So now we need to open the Toliss menu. Zero fuel weight 59.52, sorry, 0.9 tons, and a center of gravity of 28.6%, a block fuel of 4.7. There you go. Gonna be flaps 1 here in performance, V1 131 knots, rotation speed 131 knots as well, and V2 134 knots. Flaps 1 with a trim of up 0.2, uniform Papa 0.2. Fluctuate temperature, very important, 63. Alright. And now that this is set, we're pretty much done with our FMC. So, we're gonna plan our pushback, so of course we are once again as close as possible to return. Also, this is another one of these tight pushbacks, but basically we just want to turn here. And we can just stop here. All right. Nice accent. Alright. And still, that's Swiss guy here. Nice. Let's set our altimeter or QNH more. QNH is going to be 1022 hectopascal. There you go. Passengers are still boarding, and I will see you guys shortly for the pushback.
Traffic easy 23 Bravo Yankees on our left and downwind for the ILS runway 28 Zurich.
To traffic 778, 10 miles, ILS runway 28 fully established. Through traffic system 785 miles for Aylex, runway 28.
Traffic, easy 23 Bravo Yankee, turning left base, 12 miles at LS 28 Zurich.
Through traffic system 778, runway 28 is vacated.
Alright, so I am back and we're going to be starting our pushback shortly. Let me just make sure there's still no ATC online. There should not be. There's no LSAS sent or whatever. So yeah. Do I have a sound pack for VATSIM 19? No. But the default sounds are actually really nice, I believe, so don't really need one. Alright, so we are going to close our boarding door, remove our ground handling vehicles. We'll be starting our APU. So cruising, initial altitude, flight level 130.
4.5 miles LS280 Zurich.
Yep, so the Aylex. Flight level 132, and then we'll climb flight level 140 afterwards. We can bring the tug. So we can set our transponder to Tara, our beacon, our fuel pump switches on. Beacon emergency lights can be armed. So beacon lights on. FMC set departure briefing doors. APU bleed, APU generator of the APU. Yep, set for now. Got some traffic here in Zurich. Got landing aircraft. This guy might be coming as well. We'll be taxing. Our parking brake is set. We'll be taxing. I'm a bit confused if he wants us to set the parking brake or... I heard parking brake. Yeah, I think we're ready for push. We'll wait for the APU here. Okay, there you go. We can hide all of these. Oh, there you go. There you go. Alright, so we are pretty much ready for that. And yeah, so let's go ignition start mode. And I will let you enjoy those engine sounds.
Starting pushback, and you may start the engine.
Alright, so, welcome Emilio on this new stream. Nice to see you again tonight. Back into normal mode here, disconnecting the APU, we'll be putting flaps 1 as well. Oh no, we smashed we smashed the area here again. Rip. I'm never sure how to push back, like this kind of tight, you know? Anyways, that's fine. I guess just need to be a bit closer and maybe go a bit to the left here. Alright, so we got our autopilot set flight of 130, 13,000 feet, not 1,300, that's a bit different. Got our barometer set, QNH 1022, and the taxi lights can go on once we'll be taxiing. So we got some traffic here. We'll be taxiing via Echo Alpha Kilo Hotel 3. Zurich traffic, Swiss 89 Kilo Juliet taxiing to runway 32 via Echo Alpha Kilo Hotel 3 Zurich. Alright, let's put the taxi lights on. And we can release our parking brake. So, for taxiing here, we do want to set our auto brake to max. Let's not forget the auto brake. Should do that before taxiing. Auto brake to max. The taxi light's on. We'll make sure to arm our spoilers. Test for takeoff config, and we'll call our flight attendants to their seat once we need to do so. You have a problem with a pushback. It says I need to release the parking brakes even though the PB are released, and I do know the parking brake is released, and I do know why. If you're using X-plane and better pushback, I mean, does it always happen, or is it like a glitch? That like only happened here. I think we need to turn here. Oh wait, is that what? Oh, never mind. Let's turn here again. There's a taxiway here. Oh, thanks for the light. Oops, okay. Kind of missing the taxiway. Let's not mind that. We're taxiing via Echo Alpha. Alright. Emilio, the only thing I can recommend is making sure your parking brake is set before calling the pushback and not releasing it too early. Like, wait for release parking brake. Yeah, you don't want to release your parking brakes before they ask you to do so. If you do that, it won't work. So you need to like wait for it to say release parking brake and then release the parking brake, because I have issues as well. If you like play with a parking brake before or while it's still connecting, it glitches. I don't know if that's your issue, but it could be. Alright, so we'll be turning right here onto Alpha. So this is default scenery, by the way. Some nice default scenery. I mean, every European airport, to be honest, has a great default scenery. It seems like. I'll be crossing runway 28. Just to the left on Kilo, and that will be ready, so it's going to be right here. .99% MFS, nice. Yeah, it is a great default scenery indeed. Unlike, like, for example, Ottawa's one. Like the ones in North America aren't, or in Canada as well, aren't that great. Maybe the US, but like Canada's default sceneries are not good, with the exception of Pearson and maybe Vancouver. Yeah, I think Vancouver. Alright, crossing runway 28. Zurich traffic, Swiss 800 kilo Juliet, crossing runway 28 Zurich. Then we just continue straight here on Hotel 3 for runway 32. So I'll be departing via the Vebit 4 November departure. We, after takeoff, retracting, disarming the speed brakes with ground spoilers. Not the speed brakes, with ground spoilers, disarming the ground spoilers, thrust climb, engaging autopilot, which has nav on normally, yep, flight level 130, and flaps 0 at around 200 knots. Zurich traffic, Swiss 800 kilo Juliet departing runway 32 via the Verbit 4 November departure, Zurich. Alright, let's put the landing lights on, runway turn off lights on, strobe lights on. And yeah, we'll go on flex mode. V1131. Flex. V1 rotate. Well, that's a very gear up. Spoilers retracted. Thrust climb. Gauging autopilot. Very nice. Making a right hand turn here and can put flaps 0. Nice. Put a runway, turn off lights off, those lights off. Alright, we got new people in the chat. Where do you grab flight ideas from? I plan my flights about a couple of months in advance. Yeah, you heard months, yeah, so I plan my flights a lot. I don't know, I just usually flights maybe I do or the places I want to go to. Sounds so good, yep. Good sound effects, yep. It's not Toga, by the way, Senfi7NG, it's a flex mode. V1, V2. And hello, Gino Pino, welcome back. Once again, nice to see you. Yeah, let's set QNH to standard. You can see the airport. Very nice. I'm doing a wide left turn here. Yeah, I think we can put flaps 0, maybe not 200 knots, like a bit earlier, but like when passing 1000. Which graphic cards do I have? I got the... okay, I'm always confused with what my graphics cards actually are. My computer is for a Rockstrix G15 from Asus. Put the landing lights off. Rockstrix, yeah, from Asus. I don't know if you know them. It's a great company. I got the NVIDIA RTX Ryzen 5000 series. I think something else, but yeah, it's a really strong computer. I need to look it up because I never know what my graphics card actually is. I'm always kind of I never really know my specs, but I know it's good because it was expensive. I was looking for a computer that could handle flight sim, you know. So I'll put the seatbelt sign off. By the way, we got mountains just in front of us somewhere over there. Already cruising here at flight level 130. We'll be climbing flight level 140 afterwards. We have a train. So yeah, very short flight here. So at road toast, we're going to climb flight level 140. So I think the reason for which your transition altitude is so low is that you have a lot of European flights where your cruising altitude is low, under flight level 180, which is a transition altitude in North America. So I think that wherever the mountains were, no, I think we're going in between mountains more. So yeah. So yeah, very short flight. You got the NVIDIA one. Okay, yeah, I got the NVIDIA GeForce RTX. A graphic design, nice. So yeah, 20 minutes remaining. It's a very short flight. So ETD will put 22, ETA, sorry. Let's not forget to set it this time. I think like Zurich to Geneva is sorry, I'm trying to check how what's the distance here. Distance 231 kilometers. And Ottawa, Montreal is like okay, it's a bit less, but still, you know, very, very short flight. Top of descent is around here, but we are climbing flight level 140 again, so. I already need to enter our destination data. QNH and let's climb already. It's got a new cruising altitude. Top of descent is a bit closer to us now. So QNH in Geneva 1021. Temperature 25 degrees Celsius. The wind's 30 degrees, 3 knots. So it actually makes sense to use runway not 22, but like 04, but that's fine. And in real life, I use runway 22 right now. And MDA, looking at our charts, is looking at our charts, the MDA here for the ILS-22 is 1,565 feet. What's the thing you have on top of the stream? VATSIM thingy. Yeah, that comes from VATSIM is the online multiplayer network which I am on right now. I use SimBrief for my flight plans. How's it tracking your flight live? If you go on simaware.com, that's a website that tracks all the VATSIM flights, so the flights on the VATSIM network, the online network. So that's what I use. simaware.com. Just looking at our flight plan here for the FMC. SPR 1170, so we'll descend 7,000 once we're ready. Make sure we got the ILS frequency in here, so Geneva, ILS 22, Cat 3. We could double land it if you wanted to, we're not going to do that. So 108.7. This is not the airport. That would be a bit close. Alright, so once we reach Avessa, we will start descending. Alright, so I'll be starting our descent very shortly. There you go. Can put LS mode on. Downloaded the terrain radar, but it keeps showing me on the display as always, and not as intended with the add-on download. Thing with terrain radar, I also have it here, is that you can either have the pop-up here, as I just opened, or it directly, if the aircraft is compatible, directly sets on your screen here. It depends on the aircraft, so either you open it in the plugin menu or it's directly integrated into the aircraft.
Auto brakes, as calculated.
We can set our auto brake as well, so we will set it to low.
Aim out ACC,
Um,
WY missed approach height.
We are going to be taxiing to gate. We'll be taxiing to gate Terminal 1. I'll take a look. And put the seatbelt sign on. Got some traffic. It's not Geneva. What airport is that? Oh. It's like Chambéry-Savoie in French. In France, sorry. Cool. Alright. Altimeter LS, fast seatbelt, landing lights, taxi lights, ground spoilers, auto brake. It's not raining, we don't need the engine mode to ignition start. So, just looking at Geneva airport map. Terminal 1, I believe. What's Terminal 1? Let's see if... what's our arrival today again? Terminal, okay, no, Terminal 1 is like this part. So, not the circles, we'll be taxing to around, I think, either gate 5 or 4, so I can do gate 4. Sounds fair. Anyway, so yeah, we'll be at 7,000 right here. Can go ahead, activate EPPR phase. It is activated already, alright. Descending Geneva traffic, Swiss 8 nanokilojoule at 7,000 feet, inbound for the ILS runway 22 via Ulmes 1 Romeo, arrival Geneva. Alright, so we'll prepare our taxi lights. Actually, we'll do that on the approach. So yeah, approach gate 132. And yeah, we should, here's the airport. Nice. Alright, so yeah, straight in approach. Oh, let's put APPR. Got a glide slope, a localizer. Got the approach, so flaps 1, reducing to 180. Should have done that maybe a bit earlier. And they turn off lights. Let's arm our spoilers. Nose lights to take off. We got our landing lights set. Oh, my bad. Be great to reduce our speed here. Let's go put the speed brakes. Well, I like flying in daylight, I do, but I mean, right now when I'm flying the evening in North America, it's already it's already night in Europe, so I don't really have a choice if I want to be realistic. So, alright. Can retract our speed brakes now, or maybe not. Put the gears down shortly. Geneva traffic, Swiss 8 kilojoule correction on the ILS runway 22, 12 miles out, Geneva. Let's arm that. So we got ground spoilers, taxi lights, landing lights, seatbelt, auto brake. We'll put flaps free shortly. And a gear down as well. In case of a go around, we're doing alright, let's put the gear down, flaps full. Relatively early configuration here. So I think in the Airbus A321 flaps 1. Oh no, because I was trying to go flaps 2, right? Yeah. So it's different. Flaps 2 max, I think, is 220 knots. Alright, yeah. I think the reason for which our speed was still relatively high is because we were a bit high, and because like in Europe you established on the ILS a bit far out compared to Europe or North America, sorry, usually. I think so, yeah. So could have waited a bit to put flaps 2 there until we were reducing to 180. Could have done flaps 2, flaps 3. Put the gear down maybe at like 8 to 10 nautical miles. But we reach a glide slope a bit before. Usually I do it when I reach a glide slope, but that doesn't really work in Europe. Geneva traffic, Swiss 800 Kilo Juliet, on landing runway 226 miles final, Geneva.
2000.
Alright, so we are ready for landing. In case of a go around, we're doing a very tight left hand turn here. To avoid the mountains. And yeah, and climbing to 7,000 feet probably. Alright, we'll be disengaging the autopilot shortly. There we go, we can do that right now. Want to maintain about 2.5 degrees here on the approach. At 30 feet, go idle, start flaring a bit. And
500.
firing up to 5 degrees.
400.
Minimums.
Minimum.
Yep, there you go.
300. 200.
Very light flare.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 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 10. Retard. Retard.
Oh geez, something went wrong here at the auto throttle.
5.
Reverser, idle, 60 knots.
Alright. Okay, had a bit of an issue here with the landing.
Reverser, close, 30 knots.
I mean, it's not a major issue, but basically what happened is what happens because yeah, I totally forgot my throttle quadrant has a bit of an issue with the A319. Didn't fully go idle. I mean, I'll show you later on, but that's fine.
Till 15 knots.
Geneva traffic, Swiss 800 Kilo Juliet, clear the runway to Geneva. Alright, let's start up the APU. There you go. Yeah, a bit floaty because of that. The landing wasn't that bad. Touchdown wasn't that bad. Yeah, I'll show you what the issue here was. It's not really my fault. Well, kind of, but it's like not about landing skill. It's more hardware setting issue. But yeah, I'll take it. Thing is, I didn't go fully idle, yeah. But yeah, I'll show you. FDLS. You can turn off radar. Put a brake fan on. You can go to gate 5. Put the taxi lights off. Can't see anything now. No, honestly, it wasn't bad landing. Stop saying it's that bad. Floaty, yeah, well. What am I doing with my taxing here, though? Can't not see anything. No, it was a great landing, but it's not bad at all. You know, yeah, apart from the flow, but no, it's like, I mean, I'll show you. It's a hardware setting issue. It's not my fault. So honestly, I'll take it, especially compared to other landings I had. Alright. Not sure what happened here on the taxi, but... Alright. Welcome to Geneva. Put the beacon lights off. Put the fuel pumps off. And yeah, that's it for now. So, and also the transponder. Stand by. Don't need the brake fan, to be honest, because Bon appetit. Yeah, thanks. You heard me eating food. Brake fan. We don't need it because we're not doing a turnaround, so I turn it off. Gonna cool down by itself. Let's take a look at the replay. Disconnect from VATSIM. So yeah, yeah, actually it wasn't the best landing, but what happened basically is that, I mean, I should have known this, I kind of forgot. My TCA throttle quadrant, for some reason on the Airbus A319, will only go to idle if I go in reverse thrust mode,
100 above.
and not like
Minimum.
what would actually be idle on the throttle quadrant. Also meaning that a reverse thrust won't work. But if yeah, so the aircraft floats obviously if you don't go idle. So we'll see how that looks.
300. 200. 100.
I'll take a look at, you see,
50. 40.
oh,
30.
right.
20. Retard.
Can't see the throttle moving.
50. 50.
And this also explains why the auto throttle was not disengaged. It's because I didn't go to idle. Auto throttle disengages when you go to idle.
40. 30. 20. Retard. 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 10. Retard. Retard.
Yeah, there you go. Then I actually go in reverse thrust mode on my equation, making it actually go to idle.
5.
So yeah, that kind of ruined a bit the landing, but so I'll give a cockpit view again.
200.
Stable approach. I had to change a little bit. Yeah, could have been a really great landing if I hadn't forgotten that I need to go in reverse thrust mode to
40.
go idle.
20.
Try going idle here. I'm not going idle.
Retard. 10. Retard. Retard.
And now I go idle. That's I didn't need to disengage the auto throttle. Actually, just go idle on my equation, and then yeah. So late, long runway here in Geneva, so I wasn't really concerned about the go around. So yeah, and then slowly putting the nose down. Let's take a look from outside. And I will mute. Alright, got some nice screenshots here. Very nice landing, sorry, approach. Landing was okay. Yeah, so I struggled at the issue a bit with the follow quadrant here, which actually didn't go idle. But yeah, apart from that, very good short flight. We can leave the replay mode. You can imagine ground handling was already here. We're going to put the adheres off. And put the panel lights off as well. So, am I considering to go in South America? I am going to go to Central America. I'm going to plan probably some flights to South America as well. In the future, like maybe in some months, some weeks. Not just yet, but yeah, in the future we'll be going to Central and South America. Yep, nice to see some viewers from Ecuador. Very cool. So let's enter a position, I think. Yeah, so we're putting this aircraft in cold and dark state since it is night here. Take a last screenshot here, but yep, we can now turn off the APU and the batteries. Alright. And we can make these go away as well. Well, since we're at our gate, oh, why if the door is not closing? Okay. Interesting. That's fine. Yeah, so it's also gonna be the end of his stream, sadly, for us. So yeah, since we're at a gate, we can keep the main door open, I think. I guess we keep the main door open. If you're at a gate, you just like close the gate. No? Anyways, that's a nice view of the lights here. And so yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being here. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your presence into these streams. So yep, I will see you not tomorrow. I'll see you Saturday for our return flight to Canada and the Airbus A340 from here, Geneva to Montreal. But yeah, for now, I will tell you good night or good day, depending on your time zone. And I will see you again soon. Alright, goodbye everyone. Thanks for watching.